Thank you, everybody. We are the Lost Tribe. We have one more song for you guys. It's called Lamban. The first song you heard was called Vision. Jakar was dancing with us. Then you heard something off of our new EP that's called, the song is Redefinition. The EP is called WLCT Radio. And this last song is called Lamban, which is on our first EP, which is called Diaspora. If you like everything that you're seeing, please find us on the internet, losttribect.com. You can get to everything you need that way. All of our music is on Bandcamp. Thank you so much. We got one more song for you guys. It's called Lamban. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Art Social at Home. I'm Kate McCumber, Interim CEO of the Greater Hartford Arts Council. Thank you so much for joining us. While we had hoped to celebrate in person at the beautiful Delamar Hotel, we are doing our part to help ensure the safety of our community by hosting a virtual celebration. To keep things festive, we're still coming to you from the Delamar. Tonight, we celebrate the arts in Greater Hartford and raise critical funds to support artists and organizations. All of the proceeds from tonight's event will help us support the arts sector on its long road to recovery. Throughout the Art Social, you will see performances from local artists, hear from organizations why our support is so important, and see incredible work that has been created despite difficult circumstances. The Arts Council team will be your MCs. We'll be joining you throughout the event to share what your support means to us and to the arts sector, to talk about where we've been and where we're going as an organization, to highlight our arts community, and to say thank you. Throughout the event, don't forget to scroll up and bid on amazing auction items, including trips, music lessons, and Stanley Black & Decker tools. And please visit the URL on screen to donate to the arts. As we get the celebration underway, we would like to thank tonight's sponsors: Travelers, Voya, Grunberg Management, Hinckley Allen, Hartford Hospital, Lincoln Financial, and Robinson & Cole. We also want to recognize our region's artists and arts leaders. Their work to serve the people of Greater Hartford is the reason we are here tonight. Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoy the Art Social. Let's get the event started.
Some be hating on the differences of you and me, but it's a lot deeper than what you could see. Malcolm X took the opportunity to speak to you and me on who we truly be. When you appreciate what's given, you make decisions, alleviate the division, and that's how Detroit Red escaped prison, gave a whole nation a healthier way of living. Malcolm was a man of action. By any means, reaching that dream can't relax. When you stand for what's mattering, no matter what's happening with a passion, distractions can't end your path then. Malcolm made it all the way to Mecca, black, white, and yellow, all praying together, eliminating prejudice, but some scared to do better. They shot him, but his legacy is forever. Everybody gotta eat in our community. Everybody gotta breathe in our community. If everybody got an equal opportunity, instead of beef, you would see a lot of unity. Never outnumbered, not just doing me, yeah, we got each other. Me for you, you for me, never outnumbered. Be about unity, you, me, we. Some be hating on the differences of you and me, but it's a lot deeper than what you can see. Mahatma Gandhi showed you could lead a whole nation to see who you truly be. When you sacrifice living comfortably, nobody could tempt you with luxury, you sucker free. Gandhi showed those who did not believe and led a whole nation to be the change you wanna see. 240 miles to the beach, not riding on his seat, just walking on his feet for that salt. Led thousands to show our souls ain't cheap, not selling out, showing peace isn't weak. Love and peace was the reason that brother didn't eat. Slow down the fast, 21 days, 3 weeks. A civilian had military looking weak, hitting millions from further than any gun could reach. Everybody gotta breathe in our community. Everybody gotta eat in our community. If everybody got an equal opportunity, instead of beef, you would see a lot of unity. Never outnumbered, not just doing me, yeah, we got each other. Me for you, you for me, never outnumbered. Be about unity, you, me, we. Some be hating on the differences of you and me, but it's a lot deeper than what you could see. Sylvia Mendez showed you could lead people as prejudiced to see who we truly be. When you let the youth remain innocent, they tend to see the truth and benefit from being different. Tend to pick friends whose skin is every hue and melanin and nationalities from Japanese to Mexican. Sylvia was one of those kids who liked kids and who wanted to play with white kids in nice little schools that whites did despite discrimination. Faced men twice her age hating. Got a case in a higher court of the United States, paving the way for Brown versus a board of education. Made them say segregation harms the nation, giving our children horrible expectations. When I hit that groove, I be grooving with the passion of that civil rights movement. To all the freedom riders, speech reciters, who led us to find peace inside us. When I hit that groove, I be grooving with the passion of that civil rights movement. To all the freedom riders, speech reciters, who led us to find peace inside us. Thought I was alone, but your legacy beside us. Thought I was alone, but your legacy beside us. Thought I was alone, but your memory remind us. Thought I was alone, but your memory remind us. Thought I was alone, but your memory remind us. Brian Dill on the trumpet. Josh Mickton on the bass. Josh Mickton, kind of rap poet, Brian Dill, making sure we give you something for you to get magnetic and try and feel. Peace to all the people that generated and donated funds for the pandemic, for the Artist Relief Fund. Cause you know we gotta spread peace, sunlight, for everybody to eat something, right? Yeah, now you know the community cares. Hartford Symphony and rap poet right here. Everybody put your peace signs in the air. If you over there, I'm over there. If I'm over here, you over here. Cause you a part of me and I'm a part of you. We like arteries cause we everywhere. Everybody gotta breathe in our community. Everybody gotta eat in our community. If everybody got an equal opportunity, instead of beef, you will see a lot of unity. Never outnumbered, be about unity. Yeah, we got each other. Me for you, you for me. Never outnumbered, be about unity. You, me, we. Never outnumbered, be about unity. Yeah, we got each other. Me for you, you for me. Never outnumbered, be about unity. You, me, we.
What an amazing, never-before-seen collaboration by Brian Dial from the Hartford Symphony Orchestra and Self Suffice, the rap poet. Hi, everyone. I'm Amanda Roy. The last 18 months has taught us all so many lessons and brought about rapid change, but also helped us slow down and consider where we are personally and often professionally. The Greater Hartford Arts Council, which turns 50, was no different. This past year, we took time to take stock of where we've been, where we are now, and where we're going as an organization. We spent 6 months doing strategic planning work with the help of consultant Andrea Hawkins and a dedicated committee. We gathered community input and appreciate the more than 600 community members who took the time to share their thoughts on the Arts Council's work through surveys, interviews, and discussions. One of the many outcomes of the plan were revised vision, mission, and values for our organization. In the next video, we wanted to share those with all of you as we take a look at the Arts Council's journey.
This is our story. In the late 60s, the Cultural Affairs Committee of the Greater Hartford Chamber of Commerce took a look at the local creative sector and thought about how to support the city's anchor institutions as a collective. The Greater Hartford Arts Council was officially incorporated in June 1971 as a tool for cultural philanthropy. The organization was supported by a partnership of some of Hartford's largest corporations and individual investors. Our first orders of business were to raise funds from the business sector for distribution to the arts organizations, to increase financial and non-financial support for the arts community from government, individuals, and foundations, and to improve the level of professional business management of arts organizations. For decades, this work continued. Throughout the 90s, we formalized how we worked with local companies to fundraise for the arts. We started running workplace giving campaigns to engage thousands of employees and grow support for the arts. As the world shifted into the new millennium, we made big changes as well. We secured office space in downtown Hartford and became the Welcome Center at 45 Pratt Street. We created the Let's Go Arts program to offer discounts to restaurants, retail, and cultural events. We formed long-lasting grant programs. We supported generations of students by providing paid summer apprenticeships at local arts organizations. We invested thousands of dollars in public art around the city, including a partnership with Lincoln Financial Group to install the Riverfront Sculpture Park. This major investment in public art served as a significant turning point for the organization, because in 2008, we partnered with the Bushnell to help initiate the iQuilt Plan. Over the next 10 years, from our new home at 100 Pearl Street, we would continue building our portfolio of grant programs, gather arts organizations together for collaborative learning and resource sharing, congregate our downtown friends and neighbors for afternoon art breaks, bring tens of thousands of people from around the region and the world for a summer jam-packed with cultural festivals, provide professional development and networking for arts leaders, and earn national recognition for participatory free music events. In March 2020, the world changed. Our beloved arts organizations, restaurants, and other local businesses shut down. Some to never reopen, others pivoting drastically to keep business running. The creative sector, like many other sectors of our economy, was rocked by the reality of the COVID-19 pandemic. Early on, we did a survey of arts organizations to get a quick snapshot of how the closures would impact them. The survey showed the arts and cultural institutions of Hartford alone would lose more than $7.7 million in just 90 days, and thousands of community events would be canceled. In a study by Americans for the Arts, creative workers across the state saw a $1.11 billion loss in revenue. In response to the growing impact and sector-wide loss of staff and revenue, we started gathering local arts leaders together for regular calls to discuss, experiment, and collaborate in this new and uncertain reality. By the end of the summer, we had started awarding funds for our first emergency relief grants. We distributed 2 rounds of personal protective equipment to arts organizations who wanted to create work in a safe environment for themselves and their audiences. Following a year of listening to the needs of individual artists, we delved further into arts advocacy at both the local and national levels. We sent testimonials to our state General Assembly and published op-eds in support of meaningful investment in the arts. We formed our first Artist Advisory Committee. We co-hosted virtual panels with partners from across the state. We lobbied in support of the arts to our congressional representatives. So what's next? Just as the sector continues to evolve and the needs of our community continue to change, we too are evolving. After a 6-month strategic planning process, which included gathering input from more than 600 community members, talking with arts leaders and supporters, we have a new mission and vision that will guide our work. The Greater Hartford Arts Council's mission is to be a catalyst for the arts and to promote an equitable arts ecosystem in the Greater Hartford area. Ultimately, our vision is that the Greater Hartford region is a thriving multicultural destination, anchored by a diverse and innovative arts sector. We are so excited to share this new vision and mission with you. We are excited to continue to work alongside our donors, corporate and foundation partners, and the artists and art leaders that make our community amazing. We've been listening and will continue to listen as we all continue this work. We believe that when the arts thrive, our community thrives. So, let's create our future together.
These are exciting times, and we are looking forward to the future. Next, we have our board chair, Karen Eisenbach, but first, we want to highlight one of our great auction items.
Hi there, this is Jacob Sunoth from the Wise Old Dog in West Hartford, a boutique bottle shop down there on South Quaker Lane, and we ask you to join us in support of the Greater Hartford Arts Council. We have donated a 12-person private wine tasting at our farm table in our shop there in West Hartford, and we can't wait to welcome you to the table. Please bid, bid, bid. As the joke goes, growing up in the antique auction world, the more you bid, the more it's worth. But what I mean by that is I'll be keeping a close eye on what you folks are willing to bid on this item, and I'll be tuning those wines especially just for you. So please help me make this as special as possible, and let's support this great local cause. Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you down at the Wise Old Dog on South Quaker Lane in West Hartford. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you bid on the great experience from the Wise Old Dog. I am so excited to be celebrating with you tonight the important impact the arts have in our region. In my time with the Arts Council, I have seen just how special the artists and the arts organizations are. I have also seen the important role the sector plays in this region. Not only does Greater Hartford have one of the highest concentrations of arts organizations in the entire country, it also has one of the most diverse cultural landscapes. From large historic institutions to neighborhood arts programs, they are all making a difference. They are all community assets that deserve our support and our investment. The arts are central to our lives as well as to our economy. In the coming year, the Arts Council will participate in a new nationwide creative economy survey to get updated information on the impact that is created. Current data from the previous survey tells us the creative sector in Greater Hartford supports 7,000 jobs and generates $230 million in economic activity every year. According to the National Endowment for the Arts, every arts nonprofit attendee spends $16.31 per event beyond their admission. This money is going to local restaurants, retail, dog walkers and babysitters, and more, all boosting the local economy. The arts are a vital part of any community and certainly play a starring role in Hartford. But over the last year, the arts sector has been irrevocably changed. A study from the Americans for the Arts found that in Connecticut alone, creative businesses lost more than $2.4 billion in revenue for 2020. And those losses have an enormous ripple effect. The $16 per attendee spent in the community disappeared. Those hired to build sets lost their jobs. The apartments rented sat empty. The caterers for green rooms didn't get hired. When we say this is a sector still in recovery, that is exactly what we mean. We need all of this to be revived. The Arts Council has found itself uniquely positioned to be able to provide artists and organizations a place to turn for support and a place for donors who want to help. We work closely with corporate partners and foundation partners and individual donors like each of you to create nearly a dozen new programs, grants, and funds since the pandemic began. From relief and recovery grants to PPE distribution to a new cohort program to help increase resiliency of the sector. We firmly believe that for this region to thrive, it must be rooted in a robust and diverse arts ecosystem. The work of the Greater Hartford Arts Council throughout the pandemic has been grounded in this belief, and our work going forward will also reflect it. As our new mission states, we will be a catalyst for the arts. Thank you so much for your support and your commitment to the arts. Now, please enjoy this performance from Stadia.
Hi everyone, I'm Sadeja Blake. That incredible artist was Stadia. Stadia is the musical project of Dylan Healy, Nylon strings and laser beams coat his songs and stories. In 2020, he released Mood Ring, a 5-track trance that meditates on the versions of ourselves we experience in dreams. Greater Hartford is fortunate to be home to so many artists who practice every medium possible. Artists like so many others who found their livelihoods taken away overnight during the pandemic. According to statistics from the Americans for the Arts, 56% of all creative workers nationwide lost their jobs during the pandemic. 67% of Black, Indigenous, and other people of color became unemployed. There is so much more rebuilding that needs to be done. The Arts Council helped provide emergency relief grants to 184 individual artists since the pandemic began, helping them pay rent, cover medical costs, buy supplies, invest in equipment to go digital, or to just make ends meet. This past year, Hartford was ranked the top city in the country for artists by Rent.com. While it's always nice to be acknowledged, the fact that Hartford is a place where artists can live, work, and create is something we've known for a while. And it's always something that continues to need work and dedicated resources to improve. Right now, our goal should be able to stay at the top of the list and to ensure these are equitable opportunities so that Hartford remains a place where artists want to live and work. We look forward to the work ahead to support artists. Now I'd like to introduce my colleague, Dan Deutsch.
Thank you, Sidasia. Hi, everyone. Tonight, we celebrate the ingenuity and entrepreneurial spirit of the arts community. Despite the circumstances of the pandemic, artists and organizations have been able to create beautiful and inspiring work. They have performed in parks, live-streamed performances, recorded radio plays, created Zoom theater, and so much more. We wanted to highlight some of those works and celebrate the immense amount of work that has gone into creating new ways to serve audiences. The next video is a compilation of dozens of virtual and recorded performances created during the pandemic, along with recordings of the creators talking about their works. Please keep in mind this is just a snippet of the hundreds of performances and works that have been created in our community. Visit the URL on screen to find even more. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Priestley Johnson, Chief Operations Officer from Active Theater. The support of the Greater Hartford Arts Council is immensely appreciated, especially for a small but mighty organization like ours. We appreciate the generosity of the Greater Hartford Arts Council and believe they are more like partners than funders. They fight for us, inform us, and give us resources to reach and impact our community. So thank you so much, Greater Hartford Arts Council from Active Theater.
Funding from the Greater Hartford Arts Council has allowed us to create and sustain the Music Moves Hartford Street Choir, a program for those facing food or housing insecurity or homelessness in the city of Hartford. After performing 19 public performances in 2019, we're getting back into the full swing of things after a pandemic hiatus.
As a charter grant recipient, funding from the Greater Hartford Arts Council has allowed the New Britain Museum of American Art to present exhibitions and programs aligned with our mission, while also providing the flexibility to support day-to-day operations and meet the changing needs of our communities.
Hi, I'm Tina Parziel, Education Manager at Real Artways. With the support of Greater Hartford Arts Council, we've been able to educate and inspire the next generation of filmmakers in Hartford.
Hi, Dana Snell, Queen Anne and Zinga Center. I love the Greater Hartford Arts Council. They help us, they supported us through COVID with contacts, connections, bridges, resources, grants. It kept our kids going, it kept our programs going. I don't know what we'd do without you. Thank you, Greater Hartford Arts Council.
Thank you from the Wadsworth to the Greater Hartford Arts Council for your support. Thank you!
Thank you to the Greater Hartford Arts Council. This is Leslie Mansell from Leslie Mansell Arts. When you give funding to me, I share it with other artists who are affiliated with the North End of Hartford. Thank you from all of us.
I'm Sean Harris, co-founder, co-artistic director of Playhouse Theater Group, and on behalf of my team, I just want to thank the Greater Hartford Arts Council for their undying support this past year. Kate and Amanda, you and your team have always been there for us, whether it be financial, PPE, or just a place for us to vent with our colleagues. Thank you so much, and thank you for always having our back.
The Greater Hartford Arts Council rocks and has been a rock for all of us during these very challenging times of the pandemic. They have been an anchor during this very big storm and have really supported the idea that the arts matter even more so in these difficult times. We are so grateful.
Hi, I am Sonia Plum, Artistic Director of Sonia Plum Dance Company. I would like to thank the Greater Hartford Arts Council for all of their support. We were able to continue creating and presenting dance throughout the pandemic. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Esther Shuyue Cao. I'm a composer, multi-instrumentalist, and a vocalist. I would like to thank Greater Hartford Arts Council General's financial aid during the COVID time and provide a lot of support on the stage for my performing arts, no matter the virtual ones or the real ones. I'm really looking forward to participating more events held by GHAC. Thank you very much.
The Greater Hartford Arts Council's support of Riverfront Recapture helps us bring hundreds of thousands of people to the Connecticut River each year. The free, family, public events that we put on each year wouldn't be possible without the Greater Hartford Arts Council.
Thank you, Greater Hartford Arts Council, for your support of the Bushnell. Your funding came at a critical time as we were pivoting to virtual programming to stay connected to our donors, our patrons, and our community at large. Thank you so much. It meant the world to us.
Hello, my name is Terry Starks. I am the CEO and founder of Hartford's Proud Drill, Drum, and Dance Corporation. With the help and support of the Greater Hartford Arts Council, Hartford's Proud was able to build a platform for art in the city of Hartford. Thank you.
My name is Lena Doran. I'm the Artistic Director of Ballet Hartford, and I'm so grateful for the GHAC. Thanks to the GHAC support, Ballet Hartford has been able to actualize a long-awaited dream of holding an open-air dance festival for the community, uniting both artists and viewers alike. Thank you.
Peace, Pang, Iram, Hydro Age 60, back in America, connecting people through music and art in my area. Grateful, graciously, amazingly, creatively, majorly making a way every day thanks to the GHAC Music Relief Grant. We commune in unity, uplifting our community.
The Arts Council is so proud of the role we play in supporting the arts and culture sector. That highlight reel video is a reminder of how fortunate we are to live and work amongst such talented artists and creators. Tonight is our chance to give back to those who give us so much through their art. I hope you will all donate through the mobile giving campaign and bid on our amazing auction items. Don't forget, the auction closes tonight at 8 p.m. I'd like to highlight the trip to St. James Club Antigua. Experience a private 100-acre peninsula on Antigua's southeastern coast, where clear turquoise waters surround your own private oasis. St. James Club will leave you with an amazing island memory to last a lifetime. Find all the details on this exciting package by scrolling up on this page to the auction section. Now, I'd like to introduce my colleague, Roxanne Sanders.
Good evening. Our donors are what make our work possible. Each of you are helping to make the critical work of the Greater Hartford Arts Council possible. You are supporting museums, theaters, education programs, art therapy programs, after-school programs, and dozens of other initiatives. You are helping us to improve lives and transform our community. Thank you for all that you've already done. And please be sure to give through our mobile giving campaign tonight and bid in the auction on the URL on screen. Now we are excited to present the Arts Council's third annual Arts Inspiration Award. This award honors individuals and organizations that share the Arts Council commitment to using the power of the arts to create a stronger community. The recipients demonstrate extraordinary leadership and dedication to supporting the arts. They also seek to inspire others to join in their efforts. And Kate will now join us to present the awards.
Thank you, Roxanne. Our first honorees this year are Keith and Catherine Stevenson. Keith and Catherine share interests in all the arts, in research in pediatric medicine, in education, and in helping to support people whose lives have been disrupted by adversity. They are generous supporters of many organizations, including the Hartford Symphony Orchestra and Connecticut Children's. Amidst the pandemic, they were looking for new ways to give back and found our Musicians Relief Fund to be the right fit. We are so thankful for their thoughtfulness and are thrilled to honor them this evening. Keith and Catherine have sent us this message.
Good evening. I'm Keith Stevenson.
And I'm Catherine Stevenson.
Thank you to the Greater Hartford Arts Council for this unexpected Arts Inspiration Award. And more importantly, thank you to the Council for the wonderful work that you do.
For more than 40 years, we have supported arts programs in the Greater Hartford area. Recently, music has become an ever more important component of that support, partly because it gives us so much pleasure, but also because science is showing us that music is inherent to the universe. Recently, scientists have discovered that Saturn's C rings produce a kind of orchestra effect, actually playing symphonies. And we know that birds on their long migration south tune into the basso continuo emanating from the earth to direct their migration.
By the end of 2020, we'd become very concerned about the damage that COVID was wreaking, particularly among musicians who played in large ensembles, which were completely shut down. Watching musicians struggle to keep themselves and their arts alive, we felt that we compelled to do something special to help. We reached out to Ruth Savronsky, the Hartford Symphony Orchestra's wonderful development director, for ideas. Ruth pointed us to the Artists Emergency Relief Grants Program created by the Arts Council. She shared with us the experience of Gary Capozziello, a star violinist at the HSO. After recovering from a bout with COVID, Gary had raised money for grants for musicians, which the Arts Council then distributed.
Just before Christmas 2020, we contacted Kate McCumber at the Arts Council to see if there was a way that we could extend Gary's program to 28 more musicians. Kate and her wonderful staff managed in the space of just a few weeks to put the program together for us and launch it.
In conclusion, we shared this award with a lively community of art and music lovers and practitioners who devote their time, talent, and treasure to enriching our community. And it is the Arts Council which has made this possible. So thank you all.
Thank you.
Congratulations to Keith and Catherine. We are so happy to honor you. Thank you for your important contribution to support local artists. Tonight, we are also honoring Lenny and BJ Diamond, who also made artist relief grants possible. What started as a simple conversation about the difficulties the sector faced amidst the pandemic quickly turned to another round of artist relief funding to help ease some of the burden. Lenny and BJ made their gift in honor of their late brother, famed musician Joseph Diamond. Their family is committed to sharing Joseph's music and carrying on his spirit. Through their foundation, the Diamond family supports the causes Joseph believed in. We are so happy to honor the Diamonds this evening. They have shared this message with us.
Hello, my name is Lenny Diamond.
And I'm BJ Diamond. We are honored to accept this Greater Hartford Arts Council Inspiration Award and proud to stand beside the Stevensons and Travelers in supporting the arts in our community. We also thank the Arts Council for changing the Art Social to a virtual event, enabling each of us to protect ourselves and each other during these times of uncertainty.
At the very beginning of our pandemic lockdown, we were watching an online concert by one of our favorite musicians. He was giving his concert for free and gently asking viewers for contributions if they could afford it. Making and sharing his music to help others going through a very difficult time was his goal. It struck us how many more artists were being affected artistically and financially by the shutdown. This got us thinking about what we might be able to do to help individual artists in the Hartford area. When we contacted the Greater Hartford Arts Council and learned about the Artist Emergency Relief Grants, it felt like the right fit for Basilius Music, the company formed by our brother Joseph Diamond, who left us way too early. Joseph was all about his music and helping everyone in his community in big and small ways. It was just like him to be there for musicians, friends, and even strangers who needed help.
And so, like Joseph, our objectives have always been twofold: to share his music and to give back to the community. For many years, Basilius Music has funded a scholarship at Joseph's High School in Liberty, New York, for a senior pursuing a career in music and who contributes personally to improving the community. And for the past 2 years, we are grateful to the Greater Hartford Arts Council for providing the opportunity for supporting musicians here in Hartford, where Joseph went to the Hart School of Music and was active in the local jazz community.
While the need to reach out and help others has been much more apparent during this global pandemic, we recognize that reaching out and helping is always needed. We're happy that people are still enjoying Joseph's music, which allows us to give back to the community, and we plan to continue to do so in the future. Thank you again for recognizing our contribution. We wish all of you good health, safety, and smiles during your journeys in the upcoming year.
Congratulations, Lenny and BJ. We're thrilled to honor you. And now, our 2021 Arts Inspiration Award corporate honoree is Travelers. Travelers believes that strong communities are sustained by educational and economic opportunities. The company recognizes that the arts create a deep understanding of different cultures and traditions, and it supports organizations that stimulate creativity, provide access to various forms of art, and contribute to a vibrant economy. In addition to their annual Travelers Impact Grants, in 2020, Travelers also stepped in to provide emergency relief funding for the sector. They provided additional funding for our Press Play music series to give musicians paying gigs while offering the community free virtual concerts every week. As one of the Arts Council's first investors and one of our strongest partners today, we are proud to honor Travelers with this award. And now, we have a message from Travelers.
Hi, I'm Kevin Smith, Executive Vice President, Chief Innovation Officer for Travelers. I also have the pleasure of serving on the board of the Greater Hartford Arts Council. And today, I have the great honor of accepting the 2021 Arts Inspiration Award on behalf of all of my colleagues at Travelers. We understand that arts and culture spark important dialogue about diversity and inclusion and provide us all the opportunity to develop a deep understanding of one another and the different traditions and values that make our lives richer. The arts connect us, inspire us, and teach us, and supporting local artists is critical for our communities, especially now as they help to foster more vibrant neighborhoods. It's why we've partnered with this incredible organization for so many years, and we're proud to be recognized by them today. With that, I'd like to extend our greatest appreciation to the Greater Hartford Arts Council for this award and for their steadfast commitment to ensuring that the arts thrive across our state. Thank you all for joining us today.
Congratulations, Keith and Catherine, BJ and Lenny, and thank you to Travelers for your dedication to the community. That brings us to the end of the Art Social 2021. Please remember that our silent auction will close in just a few minutes, and we hope that you bid on the great arts experiences offered. One more exciting item to mention is a year's worth of art. The winner will receive a new piece of art handcrafted by a local artist each month of the year. This CSA-style program offers a new surprise every month, which you can add to your collection or give as a thoughtful gift. This is an exciting opportunity to support local artists, so bid now. We appreciate all of you taking the time to enjoy tonight's event and for your generous support. Our work truly wouldn't be possible without you. Thank you again to our sponsors, Travelers, Voya, Grunberg Management, Hinckley Allen, Hartford Hospital, Lincoln Financial, and Robinson & Cole. And thank you to our Art Social Committee, whose support has been invaluable. Have a great rest of your evening, everyone.
Hi, everyone. I am Joan Dumaine. Thank you all so much for joining us and for supporting the Greater Hartford Arts Council. Before you go, please enjoy the closing performance by Doobie Powell. Thank you.
Yeah. What's up, Connecticut? We're gonna sing a little bit. When I wake up in the morning like Pimp Street, got to say to myself, food on my table, clothes on my back. I got to say, I made an error, what I want, but I got what I need. Got to say to myself, God's been so good to me. Got to say to myself, hey. Right where you are, everybody just clap your hands. Yeah. I know somebody out there feel like me. Song says, God's been so. Hey. Every time I turn around, he keeps on making a way. Yeah. Even in my darkest hour, let's play the line. Hey. Everybody say it right here. I'm blessed. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Oh, when I'm on the road, driving in my car, flying on a plane, riding on a train. Sometimes it's hard to make a day to day, but I can count on him to always make a way. Life may